Okay, I'm fin to combine two articles in this video because they both coincide with what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to point out. Okay, so the first article that we're going to get to, where it says that Lomachenko has no problem fighting Devin Haney. Okay, this is on boxingscene.com. Lomachenko goes on to say that I think a fight that would be interesting and a good challenge would be Gervonta Tank Davis. Also, Devin Haney would be a good fight, Lomachenko told ESPN. But let's see. We must also wait for the fight with Comey and Teofimo Lopez in December. He also says, what I have achieved in professional boxing has excelled my expectations. I did not reach professional boxing thinking about becoming the best pound for pound in the world, said Lomachenko. Okay, now, that's the article that says that Lomachenko has no problem fighting Devin Haney. And as you see, he also said a good challenge would be Gervonta Tank Davis. But we have to wait till after the Richard Comey, Teofimo Lopez fight. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now, this article that just was published an hour ago, Devin Haney said, they either give me a shot with Vasily Lomachenko or make me the full champion and make him the franchise champion. Well, the WBC has now officially made Vasily Lomachenko franchise champion. And that now makes Devin Haney one of the youngest champions. He said this is not how he wanted to become champion, but he'll take it. Now, as you guys know, I did a video on this called Is Devin Haney Clout Chasing? And I broke down what I felt about that. I also felt that there was no need really for these two to fight. Lomachenko is already he's one belt away from being undisputed. Why interrupt that, And I also brought up the fact that by Lomachenko fanboy standards, could you consider Lomachenko ducking Devin Haney? And in that video, I said, personally, no. But by Lomachenko fanboy standards, yes. And I said the reason why I did it because I applied it with the Mayweather theory, meaning if you put Mayweather in Lomachenko's position, would it be considered ducking? Okay. And it's not hard to tell that it would be yes, and I left it at that. But today, they actually came out and made Vasily Lomachenko a franchise champion. See, this is what you can't deny about this situation. They literally made him a franchise champion just so he didn't have to deal with Devin Haney. Whether you feel that Lomachenko is afraid of him or not, that's kind of irrelevant, okay? The WBC chose to make him a franchise champion. So the WBC don't want these two mixing up. And they brung up this franchise champion just to get Devin Haney out of the way of Vasily Lomachenko. There is no denying that. Now, I didn't think they would actually do it. I didn't think it was necessary. I didn't think it was really much of anything. I thought, he waits and then he fights. He fights the winner of the Teofimo Lopez, Richard Comey fight. And then if he's still around, he's still available after that, then they can fight after that. That's exactly how I seen it. I didn't think they would actually make him a franchise champion because he doesn't sell. Great fighter, entertaining fighter, but he doesn't pull in no revenue. And that's the only way you can make a franchise champion. And he has to have some franchise money and bringing in some franchise revenue. But he's not. But when they made him a franchise champion, that directly puts him in the seat of ducking. Now, do I think he fears Devin Haney? No, I don't. You know, but there's one thing for sure. The powers that be don't want him mixing with Devin Haney. You know, and the reason why I read that one article before this one, because I wanted you guys to understand the contradiction even within what Lomachenko said. Because number one, he calls Gervonta Tank Davis a good challenge. I don't even know how you can say that about this guy. Okay. He said what would be interesting and a good challenge would be Gervonta Tank Davis. But we have to wait for the fight with Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez in December. Now, the question you got to ask yourself, and you just got to be real, all right? How come it wasn't that we have to wait for the Comey Teofimo Lopez fight when it came to Gervonta Tank Davis? He was ready to step outside of his pursuit of undisputed to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? And why would he view him as a good challenge, okay? He hasn't done anything, and nor did he have a belt at 135. But as you notice, now he's saying, because Devin Haney's name is now coupled in that pot, now he's saying, but let's see. We also have to wait for the fight with Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez. Okay? That has been a direct contradiction of what he's been trying to do and what the fanboys have been saying this entire time. That's where I knock Lomachenko. That's something that you can't deny. Okay? Now that Devin Haney's name is coupled with Gervonta Davis, now it's let's wait till after the fight. But before Devin Haney was even mentioned of to fight him, he said he would fight Gervonta Tank Davis for free. Okay? And fighting this guy for free, who, keep in mind, does not help him complete his undisputed quest and does not have a belt for him to complete that quest. So why was he trying to fight Tank Davis outside of the pursuit of undisputed? And undisputed is only the number one priority when it comes to Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Can't say that's hate. You can't say that's hate. That's being real and having common sense. Okay? Common sense. They brought this man up to franchise champion just to get him out of the way of Devin Haney. And then they stalled Teofimo Lopez and told him he had to get a belt while they're willing to fight Gervonta Tank Davis for no belt. And he does not have the body of work that his fan base would say to a Teofimo Lopez deserves a fight with Vasily Lomachenko. I'm just wondering, what do you guys have to say about that? It is what it is, man. I've already said he can go for undisputed. Either way, he's going the road that I want to see. I don't care about no Devin Haney fight. That's not even interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it would be a good fight, but I don't care if it happens or not. It pays me no, never mind. But when they actually made him a franchise champion, it proves what people have been suspicious of, and it proves what I have been talking about. They made this man a franchise champion just to avoid another fighter. Let's be real. But one thing's for sure. On top of this, he bet not fight nobody in between Comey and Teofimo Lopez. Please don't do that, because that makes it look even worse. Now you understand why Bob Arum said bump Devin Haney, will fight Shakur Stevenson. It is what it is, but I can't wait to see the excuses in the comment section, because you dudes are not consistent. You are not real. You show favoritism. I show no favoritism. I give everybody equal work, equal flame, all the way straight down the middle. Okay, you can't deny that. You can come up with your little accusations. You can think somebody always picking on somebody, but you can look at this just like anybody else can look at this. And if you can't figure it out, allow me to give you a little advice about how I can see things clear. Apply the Mayweather standard to this, okay? And tell yourself, what do you think about it? Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Vane, I'm out. Damn shame.